Come put some thrift finds away with me. I love to thrift, but I love to style, store, and organize my thrift finds even more. So let's get started. I'm going to start out with these cassette tapes. I did get this tape that someone had taped the radio from. It appears to be a top 40 from 1984. And sadly, this Garth Brooks Greatest Hits that I was so excited about is not the correct tape. It's Country Christmas, but it's from the 90s, and I don't hate it, but I'm pretty upset that I didn't get Garth Brooks. So I'm going to end up taking out the paper part and hope I can come across him someday and then put the Christmas one in the case. I only paid 50 cents for it, so I'm not too worried about it. But now that I have a cassette player in my main living space, let's put them away. I found this little book holder that looks almost like it would be for coasters or something smaller, and it's perfect for my cassette tapes. I already have Sammy Kershaw in here, and I think I'm going to try and alphabetize them by last name. And Brooks and Dunn, I guess, is for Brooks. Makes sense to me. I got a pretty good group started here. And then I put this small container in here for these tapes that don't have cases. I'm also going to put the Garth Brooks cover in there just because like I said, I'll hold on to it for a little while. I will eventually make a label for this Country Christmas, but for now I'm just going to sit it on the end. Many of you had asked if I could play this for you, and so I have checked it out a little bit. Let's put it in. I approve. I'm pretty excited. For now, I'm going to put it in here and close her up. Since we're already talking about music, let's grab my new record. It is a more recent purchase. I like Diana Ross and the Supremes, but I don't think I'm going to put it in my main area for grabbing. I'm going to put it with my other ones. And no, that's not my entire collection. Moving on, let's go to this gift wrap that my daughter found, this vintage Trolls paper. And you know, it goes in my closet right next to all of my gift wrapping items. I recently hung this on the wall to hold all of my rolls, and it fits in perfect. Definitely more 90s themed. Next, let's move on to this cutting board. I have several cutting boards already. This shape didn't really feel like it would fit in there, so I considered hanging it on the end of my island. Sorry I didn't show you me styling it, but I do like the two long items on the two outsides, and I think it looks really good. It gives it much more dimension. Moving on to my plant holders. Even though they look similar in size, one is definitely bigger than the other. As you guys know, I've been trying to update these to fit more of my vibe. This wooden one was a new add, as well as this floral one that I love. I had some contemporary ones, like this little black one that I wanted to switch out. I had to do some kind of musical chairs with the plants, and I moved that black one into the terracotta pot, even though it's better for live plants. And the succulent went to the basket. So here is where I ended up with them. I moved the basket up and the green one down. Again, it's about separating out the colors and textures, and I really like it. I might take off the base of that basket. I haven't decided yet. As for the other basket, I had a brass planter here, and yes, my cactus plant needs some water. But I had brass and I switched out for the terracotta. I wanted to see how it might look stacked or just with the basket alone, but I thought it just kind of looked a little blah, or like the teal book wasn't working, so I tried removing the book, and again, it just feels kind of blah. I ended up going back to my original look, and then I might use this basket for my gift wrap station at Christmas time. So to storage it goes. The last item is what I think is a Norman Rockwell. I had some art pieces in my living room off to the right side. On the left side, I'm really lacking pieces and frames. I only have the picture of me and my sister, so I thought this upper area might be a good place for this. Plus, right now it has some blues and reds in it, which might lend itself to my Independence Day decor. When I first put it up there, I didn't like it. I felt like it was maybe the boldness of the candles colors compared to the muted look of the picture, so I removed the candle. And I definitely liked that better, but it looked busy to me, so I ended up sliding everything down to the right, creating a little bit more of that wall in the background, and I like how it turned out. Definitely a cozy ad. Thanks for coming along with me.